And you are looking live at the Clearview Arena here inside the RMU Island Sports Center, where we join you a tad early tonight for Team West Senior Night 2024. Senior Night's a new construct in the PIHL Girls Division this season, per Girls Division Liaison Chris Chiasano, and we appreciate his cooperation throughout the season. Tonight, Team West honoring officially 6 rostered seniors. One has not played this season, but Bailey Medved, senior defenseman from West Allegheny, is the one you see being introduced right now. And so we will defer now to public address for the rest of tonight's senior night pregame festivities.
Pursuing a degree in accounting. Her affinity for numbers extends beyond the ice, reflected in her favorite subject, math. Bailey's athletic prowess doesn't end with hockey. She's also a standout on the softball field, demonstrating her versatility and athleticism across multiple sports. In moments of doubt, Bailey finds solace in the support of her teammates, cherishing the camaraderie and encouragement that lift her spirits. And to the younger athletes following in her footsteps, she offers sage advice. Give your all, seize every opportunity, and make the most of your time on the ice, for hockey is a journey worth embracing to the fullest. Thank you, Bailey. Next up, Olivia Murphy. Olivia Murphy, an adventurous athlete with a love for sport and a thirst for exploration. Born to Kristen and Ron Murphy, Olivia grew up alongside her siblings Riley and Nolan, and she's met tonight by her grandparents Chuck and Sandy. Olivia's journey in hockey began at the age of 11 with the Dubai Sandstorms, a unique start that speaks to her adventurous spirit. Since then, she's immersed herself in the world of hockey, showcasing her dedication and talent with the South Pittsburgh Rebellion 19U girls team. Reflecting on her journey, Olivia treasures the diverse experience that hockey has brought her, including representing the United Arab Emirates in the Asia Oceania Cup in Thailand, an unforgettable moment that fills her with pride. To her younger teammates, Olivia offers a lighthearted reminder: stay hyped and have a good time. While athletic success is important, she's encouraged them not to lose sight of the joy and camaraderie that the sport brings. Thank you, Olivia. And our last senior here tonight, Poppy. Poppy is a dedicated student athlete with a passion for hockey and a bright future ahead. She's joined tonight by her parents, Judy and Joe Cummings, as well as her parents, Bill and Paula. Her siblings, Matt, Clay, Keely, and Allie Cummings, always support her in her endeavors. Speaking of athletics, Poppy's love for hockey has been evident since the age of 4, when she first laced up her skates. Her journey in the sport has seen her play for various teams, including RMU Island Colonials, Arctic Foxes, South Pittsburgh Rebellion, and serving as an assistant captain for the Avonworth JV, where she made memorable contributions this year. Despite her focus on hockey, Poppy's interest extends beyond the rink. She particularly enjoys science and finds joy in exploring its intricacies. Looking towards the future, Poppy aims to continue her hockey career with Merrimack Women's ACHA 2 team, showcasing her skills and leadership on the collegiate level. With her determination, talent, and supportive network, Poppy is poised to make a lasting impression both on and off the ice. Thank you, everybody. Let's have a great game of hockey.
As they say in PIHL hockey, let's do that PIHL hockey. Hello, good evening, and welcome back to the RMU Island Sports Center here in Neville Township inside the Clearview Arena for Week 6, the final week of Year 3 of the Pennsylvania Interscholastic Hockey League Girls Division. We wrap up regular season play with a PIHL Hockey Night Live doubleheader tonight on TenbandTV's PIHL channel, presented by Weight Loss Direct. In game number 1, Team West, celebrating its senior night here in its final regular season outing, takes on Team Central. And after this week, we will know the final playoff picture. We'll know the teams that will be participating in the preliminary round game that will take place here 1 week from tonight. We know that Northeast will be one of those teams. Their opponent is yet to be determined. We know who will be moving on automatically to the quarterfinal round of the PIHL Girls Division playoffs. It's an open tournament. All 9 teams participate. And looking at the standings coming into Week 6, Team Central with a record of 3-5, Team West with a record of 6-3. West has tonight's game remaining before they enter the postseason. Central has one more game coming up later this week, hosting Team South, the front-runner of the league, this approaching Thursday night. Team West currently sits in 3rd place in the 9-team circuit. They can finish anywhere conceivably between 2nd and 4th place. So on paper, they should get a favorable playoff matchup one way or the other. They can clinch 2nd place with a win tonight. And if Southwest loses each of its last 2 remaining games this week, the picture is a little bit murkier for Team Central. They could conceivably find themselves having to play Northeast in that pigtail game I told you about next Tuesday night. They currently sit in 7th place, and the bottom 2 teams, 8 and 9, will play in that preliminary round game. Ultimately, Central can mathematically finish anywhere from 4th to 8th place entering Week 6. They can clinch the number 4 spot if they win tonight, and if they win again on Thursday night, and if Team Southeast loses once, and if Team North loses. Again, a lot of ifs at play there for Team Central to determine their positioning. It's a big grouping, a big pack of closely matched teams in the middle as the haves begin to separate themselves a little bit more from the have-nots. Team West trying to continue to lump themselves in the haves camp, if you will. They've been up and down in the month of May, 2-2 this month. We saw them post a very impressive victory over Team North at the Barrel Complex recently, but they're coming off more recently a 4-2 loss at the hands of Team Southwest, which we'll see later tonight here on TenbandTV. And that game took place on May the 15th. The hot hand for Team West, their sophomore, Carolina Jenko, the Steel City Selects product, a bronze medalist at USA Hockey Nationals this past April. Jenko, number 95 in blue, warming up off to our right. Jenko, 8 goals, 13 points coming in, tied for 3rd in the league in goals, and coming in ranking 4th overall in the league scoring race. For Team Central, the hot hand has been their senior. Speaking of senior night, well, we're going to keep an eye on one of the seniors in gray warming up off to our left, number 24, Rachel McCrae, part of the leadership group for Charlie Wagner's Team Central squad. McCrae coming in tied for 3rd in the league in goals as well, with 9 of those and 14 total points for McCrae on the season to put her tied for 3rd with 3 other players, in fact, in the PIHL Girls Division scoring race. McCrae coming off a 3-point effort on May the 15th in a 4-0 shutout of Team Northeast. Team Central coming in pretty decent form. They've won 2 of their last 3 overall, trying to make it 3 of their last 4 here tonight and perhaps upset the apple cart a bit at the top of the PIHL Girls Division standings. This will be the first and only regular season meeting between these teams. And you look at the players to watch, you look at the goaltenders to watch as well. The probable starter for Team Central tonight, since Brady Blackburn started the last game, the smart money is on the sophomore, Alexis Claycomb. And Claycomb most recently coming off a 15-save loss to Team Southeast. For Team West, they've been riding the hot hand of Aaron Judge, the North Catholic transfer coming all the way from her native Arizona, where she played junior hockey for the Arizona Cachinas and was a USA Hockey Nationals silver medalist 2 years ago. Judge took a tough luck loss in that game against Southwest, a 32-save defeat back on the 15th of May, but has looked very sharp of late. Judge tied for the league lead in goaltender wins, ranking first overall in total saves made with 216 of those. Again, the sophomore representing North Catholic High School as she comes in top 5 in save percentage and just outside the top 5 in goals against average. A look at the overall standings coming into Week 6. Team South, as I said, one of 2 new teams in the league this year. They are the front runner with 8 wins and 17 points. Southwest, which plays in the nightcap here later on, they come in with 14 points. Team West with 12. Southeast in 4th place. North in 5th. Then East, Central, Northwest, and Northeast rounding out the rest of the pack. Look at possible X factors for both these teams. You got to bank on Lillian Relia, the talented forward from Moon High School for Team West. 8 points coming in. And played a very strong game, a 4-point night in that victory over Team North. For Team Central, they've got a very talented rookie from Fox Chapel, Melanie Peets, coming in with 9 points overall. Peets held to just 1 point in her last outing, that shutout victory over Team Northeast by Team Central. The only Fox Chapel representative on this Team Central club this year. Both coaches in their pregame powwow with their respective teams. Joe Cummings, you heard him introduced as kin to Poppy Atchison, the team captain, during the senior night ceremony. Cummings, by day, the youth hockey coordinator here at the Island Sports Center. Also coaches the Arctic Foxes youth hockey program that plays its home games here. And it is indeed Claycomb getting the nod in goal for Charlie Wagner's Team Central. And as expected, she is opposed by Aaron Judge at the other end. McRae against Olivia Murphy, who's come a long way from Thailand, that's for sure. And West Senior Night is underway as Team West's netminder Judge will glove this puck to begin the contest. Team West skating from right to left on your TV, computer, or mobile device to begin the game. Played out in front. And it comes right to McRae. McRae drop pass to Layla Barber. It's played back to center and a chance the other way for Murphy. Murphy with a step on Lazaro, the team captain. Murphy to the goal, shoots, blocker save made. Off the chest of Alexis Claycomb it goes, and the first save of the night for the Shaler sophomore was not an easy one by any means. Grade A chance early for Team West as Central counters quickly. Snapshot went wide of Judge from the left wing circle. That coming off the stick of Eichhorn, the Baldwin rookie. Eichhorn also registered a point in that victory over Northeast last Wednesday. McRae driving the cage. McRae makes her move. She shoots. She scores. The alternate captain makes it happen, and Central is on the board. 58 seconds in, Rachel McRae, her team leading 10th of the season for a 1-0 Central lead. McRae nuzzles that nylon for the third time in her past 2 games, and the Baldwin Highlander is off and running here on the island. Just an innocent-looking shot from the left side that snuck through the 5-hole of Judge. And not necessarily the kind of goal we would expect someone of Judge's caliber to give up. So an early break there for Central as Team West has to chase the game. Out to center it'll come now. Isabel King, the Team West newcomer from Quaker Valley, plays it behind the net. Sydney Wilson defensively. Maddie Relia, younger sister of Lillian, traps it. Played out in front and cut off by Ellie Jarrett. Jarrett skating back to center. The Burrell Buccaneers junior penetrating the offensive zone. Hurst trailing the play for Team Central. Maddie Relia manning that blue line for Team West. Trying to use the boards and chip it around Danik again. Easier said than done. Fabian backing her up. She sends it back to center. Lazaro goes to defensive partner Caitlin Carnes. Carnes up to center for Danica Waddell. Waddell had a power play goal in that victory over Team Northeast back in Week 5. Maddie playing the puck. Lillian skating down the left side to center. It comes instead, though, to King. Lillian trailing the play. Relia right circle, shoots it toward goal. It's blocked by Lazaro. Good job by the Hampton Talbot to mind her gap. Team West still on the attack here. Snapshot from in tight. That's deflected wide by Claycomb. Jenko firing that puck from close range as we get a stoppage in play. 2:50 into the first period. 1-0 Team Central on an early marker by Baldwin's Rachel McCray. Team Central, a very accurate shooting team, 11.6%. They're in the top 4 in that category in the PIHL girls division, despite coming into the game with just under 200 shots on goal as a team, as Judge covers at the other end. That's ranks among the bottom clubs in that category in the league, total shots. And McCray on to take the face-off here to Judge's left. Plays it forward through the legs of Lillian Relia. Medved around the boards. Bailey's older sister, Brianna, an assistant coach for Joe Cummings on this West team. Relia toward goal. Easy save there for Claycomb. Jenko trying to come up with a steal. Relia applies pressure, and Jenko has this puck now for West. But it rolled off her stick and right to the defender. Riley B. and Cully, the new Brighton youth, plays it up ahead and comes off for an early line change. Pete's at center. Gets tied up with one of the Team West back checkers as this wrist shot floats into the stomach of Aaron Judge. Wholesale changes for both teams as the faceoff comes just inside Team West ice. Waddell against Murphy. Turning around and shooting the loose puck is Waddell, and Judge had to be quick with the glove hand to force a faceoff from the same spot. This puck pings to the corner. Medved trying to play it. It comes up to Barber. Barber off a skate. Antonio Valeri got out in front of that one as Central picks it off at center ice. Barber retreating defensively, has Abby Baldoff bearing down on her. Valeri kicks at it as West has to tag up. Lazaro, right wing side, stood up by Valeri. Lost the puck to Maddie Relia. Peets in front of the home bench, trying to cross the attacking line, but stood up by the taller Maddie Relia. Pete's trying to outmuscle Valeri this time as she chases this puck to the corner. Eichhorn trailing the play on the right side. Up to center it'll come. That pass a little too heavy for Murphy Hornick. Team West making a change behind the play as Central plays it deep in its own end. Cut off in the neutral zone, but taken right back by Eichhorn. Eichhorn with Peets skating down the middle. Eichhorn poke checked effectively. Through center comes Murphy. Murphy drifting to her left. Out in front it comes off a skate. Dangerous rebound right in front, steered to the boards by Wilson. Atchison, the Team West captain, pinching to keep the forecheck going here for West. Trailing in a 1-0 game, 11:30 left first period. King, wide of the glove hand of Claycomb. Shot from an angle, played out in front. Backhand try, went wide of the near post. Atchison able to keep it inside the line. Atchison flips it wide of goal deliberately, perhaps for Murphy. Medved cuts it off at the right point. Isabel King anticipating this puck. King is dispossessed. Peets coming through center. Overcomes the stick check of Fabian. Eichhorn against the whole Western squad, but Fabian takes her over as the puck comes back to neutral ice. Medved's outlet pass to Fabian. Fabian's going to have to catch up to this puck now. From the near boards, it's played defensively by Barber. Unsuccessfully, it comes out in front. Jenko, off-balance shot, save made. Point blank by Claycomb. Her best stop of the game. Atchison surveys the play from left point. Cross ice. Aubrey Ligman, the West A sophomore, unable to accept that pass, but Team West still on the forecheck here. As Central finally exhausts the area, Medved retreating. Medved turning over to McCray. McCray, right wing circle, makes her move down low. Judge with a save right at the 10-minute mark with Team Central leading 1-0. Well, no matter how many goals are scored tonight, we at TenbandTV know the most important goal is self-care. Scan the Weight Loss Direct QR code on your screen throughout tonight's broadcast to save $50 off your own personal weight loss program. And thanks to Weight Loss Direct for sponsoring another season of PIHL Hockey Night Live on TenbandTV. Jenko up ahead of the play for Team West. Jenko on her forehand. Jenko from an angle. That save is made by Claycomb, and it comes all the way to the far boards. Oh, Jenko took forever and a day to release that puck, but Claycomb stood her ground. Relia able to keep it in along the far boards. Relia possessing that puck with power, but played it off a skate, and it bounds all the way back through center ice. Jenko retreating now for West. Relia unable to get around McCray as the two Penn's Elite products collide at center ice. Team Central changing on the fly as this puck goes by everything and everybody. Lazaro letting it go behind her own net, where it's played defensively by Wilson. Outletting for Dankmeyer. Maddie Relia takes over for West at her own blue line. Wilson up ahead for Dankmeyer. Retreating is Maddie Relia. Relia around the boards underneath the stick of Hornick. To center it'll come. Dankmeyer unable to reel it in. Waddell trying to settle down the bouncing puck now for Bianculli. Maddie Relia pushing forward. And Relia pushes it up ahead to Hornick. Hornick from an angle. That's stopped easily by Claycomb, who will play it conservatively. Midway through this first period, Rachel McCray has Team Central ahead with her 10th goal of the regular season. Evans and Ekman, the USA Hockey crew, on duty for Game 1 of 2 tonight here at the Clearview Arena inside the RMU Island Sports Center. And they watch over the proceedings as Hornick backhands it wide of the goal mouth. Waddell sends it around the boards. Near corner, Dankmeyer giving chase. Atchison will get there first defensively for West. Up the boards to Boldoff. Murphy unable to drag that puck from behind her. Bianculli fanned on it at center. Team Central retreating. Dankmeyer, up it comes to McCray. Boldoff for Fabian. Fabian 1-on-3. Fabian fanned on the attempted wrist shot. Fabian, wraparound try. Save made by Claycomb. The rebound. Oh, Welsh unable to tee it up between the circles. Wilson will ice this puck for Team Central with just over 7 to go in period 1. Face-off coming to Claycomb's right. West controlling off the faceoff. Atchison off the ankles of McCray. Lazaro chases to the corner defensively. Plays it up for Eichhorn. McCray leading the rush now the other way for Central. McCray had it roll off her stick. That puck was never completely settled. That was a tough play for McCray to make on the hop. Out in front, right there is Medved, not standing on ceremony. Up the boards, outlet pass intended for King, picked off by McCray. McCray from an angle, save Judge, bouncing puck, rebounds and goes in! Rachel McCray has Pac-Man fever, and it's 2-0 Team Central, 6:26 remaining first period. A little puck luck there for the Penn's elite prodigy as Judge made the initial save, but the rebound floated in midair and bounced in behind the North Catholic netminder. And a great start by the visitors here in their penultimate regular season game. Lazaro at her own blue line, playing it near side. Valeri gets it deep for Team West. And this can be the drawback of a senior night. We've seen this happen in a lot of senior night games. You know, there's that pomp and circumstance as Aurelia fires off a skate and wide. And sometimes players can feel that extra pressure to put on a show for the home spectators here because they know the emotional magnitude and the personal circumstances of the moment. And it can be tough to divorce yourself from that emotion and just settle down and play a hockey game. And Team Central, you got to give them credit. They're playing a pretty responsible game as the visitors here in the first period. Chance the other way, though, for Jenko. Jenko makes a move in the left circle. Try to make another move, but has to pull up now and drop it for Aurelia. Aurelia bumps into a Team West defender as play continues. Maddie Aurelia backing up the play under duress from Talia Hurst. Maddie skating over the attacking line. Left circle. Maddie with space, fires from an angle, easy save by Judge. The rebound right to Valeri. Valeri's shot blocked easily by Danica Ginn, who wants to come off for a line change as Central once again is guilty of icing. Now, Team West, second best defensive club in the league coming in, just 17 goals allowed. Their very talented goaltender, Aaron Judge, being nicked for a pair early here from Rachel McCray, the Penn's elite prodigy. Valeri scoring! Antonia Valeri passing a camel through the eye of a needle to pull one back for West. 4:48 remaining first period, and it's a 2-1 game now. Valeri's first of the season, and the Montour Spartan with that seeing eye shot gets West back in this game. It came right off the face-off to Claycomb's right. I'm not positive if Claycomb ever actually saw it. It was tucked perfectly under that bar, and I don't think it hit anything on the way in, so this should be Valeri's goal, I believe, with 4.5 to go in the first. Now, the one thing I was going to say, Team West has a pattern of starting slowly but growing into games gradually, and we'll elaborate more on that as we go on here, but a big goal there late in this first period to help this Western team find their legs after a rocky start at home. And now Murphy will send it deep. Olivia Murphy, brother of Nolan Murphy, one of the PIHL boys' top scorers in the 2A division this past season. She will get the lone assist on the Valeri goal, and that will be Valeri's first of the campaign. Rachel McCrae's 2 goals, which as of now remain unassisted, are the difference. Fabian ready in the face-off circle for Team West. Waddell, with help from Jarrett, playing it to the corner defensively. Waddell finds a seam and sends it up the left wing boards. Atchison has to give chase deep in her own zone. Atchison's outlet pass intended for King, nearly picked off by Peets. King gives that puck up at center to Waddell, who's skating well in this first period for Central. Jarrett from her own bench, trying to go up to Waddell. That pass too heavy. Medved. Near side it'll come now to King. King up for Fabian. Fabian trying to go right down the middle, lost the puck. Medved recovers at center. Outlet pass near side for King. King, centering pass intended for Welsh. Welsh had a hard time handling. Eichhorn tried to start play the other direction, but could not. Turn over to Team West. Centering pass behind Fabian. Now that's a break for Team Central. Peets and Team Central might have numbers here. Peets drifting right wing side. Peets has a step on Atchison. Peets couldn't get around Medved. Wilson tries to keep it alive off her skate. Final 2:20 of period 1. Fabian out in front for West, skating up to center. Fabian knocked down from behind, penalty coming up. And the game's first power play will belong to the hosts with 2:09 remaining in the opening frame. Now, Team West, only 15 power plays drawn as a team this season. That was the fewest of any team in the league coming in. But when they do get their chances, they make them count. One of the more productive power play units in the girls' division as of week 6. Team West coming in tied for third at 20%. Team Central, not bad in the PK department, 87% on the penalty kill, which puts them in the league's top 4. McCrae trying to use the boards. Instead, she'll just send it up the middle. And that'll take some time off the penalty clock as Judge comes off her line to play it. Relia, Maddie Relia, leading it for Carolina Jenko. Jenko maneuvering through the left circle was poke checked. Fabian backing up the play. Draw pass to Maddie Relia. Centering pass for Valeri. Valeri down low for Fabian. Back up to Valeri. Valeri cross ice for Maddie Relia. Relia through a crowd. Score! Hell yeah! It's Relia! And this time it's Maddie Relia who gets on the board to bring Team West even. their fourth power play goal as a team to make it a 2-2 game, 1:24 remaining first period. Give Team West credit, getting offense from their defense, as the Moon rookie scores her third of the regular season. And once again, a shot through heavy traffic from the left side that Claycomb, I'm not sure if she ever saw. Loose out in front. Maddie Relia crashing one more time, almost at a second. That puck hit something and went just wide of the near post. Final minute of an eventful first period here on the island. Team Central 2, Team West 2. Rachel McCray already on hat-trick watch. Had it roll off her stick at the last moment. Relia was ready for the poke check. Maddie Relia, the goal scorer, with that power play tally to tie the game for West. Up to Lillian Relia. Lead pass now to Jenko. Jenko to the goal. Shot. Score! Carolina Jenko with a trifecta, you betcha. 3-2 Team West. 3 unanswered goals after falling behind on senior night. 36.3 ticks to talk. Jenko, her team leading 10th of the season. Correction, 9th of the season for Jenko. Waddell in on goal. Judge makes the save and gives us a moment's pause and a moment's peace for that matter. End-to-end action, mostly at the left end of late. Rachel McCray powering Team Central to a hot start early, but Team West with 3 unanswered goals. A power play goal sandwiched between a couple of even strength markers as first period time has wound down, and a one-timer out in front is denied by Judge. Atchison doing her best Scuderi impression on her hands and knees to help freeze that puck for her goaltender, and she does. Oh, Waddell right there on the doorstep, almost got it back for Central. Final 10.5 of the period. Atchison. Try to outlet for Murphy. Wilson keeps it in. Baldoff went down as the period ends. A thrilling period it was as well here at the Clearview Arena inside the RMU Island Sports Center. Team West with 3 unanswered goals to take a 3-2 lead over Team Central. I'm Matt Popchock, and you're watching PIHL Hockey Night live on TenbandTV's PIHL channel, presented by Weight Loss Direct.
Jumbo ice caramel drizzle peppermint mochaccino. Extra caramel.
That's us.
I'd love to join you guys at the beach house for a few days, but between my job and the kids, it's just not that easy. Not to mention, how am I squeezing into a bikini after this winter?
Keeping off extra pounds while balancing a family and a career can be tough. And 500-calorie coffees won't get you there either. Weight Loss Direct provides a 24/7 support and one-on-one coaching to keep you on track and guarantee you success and health. Start your journey at weightlossdirect.com.
TenbandTV is looking for a title sponsor for our exclusive coverage of the 2024 PIHL Girls Division Championship game. Girls and women's sports are growing at a historic rate nationwide. Recent studies show there's no better time to support girls hockey locally in exchange for cost-effective advertising for your business or organization with the analytics to back it up. Email Todd at TenbandMedia.com, TODD at TenbandMedia.com, or visit TenbandTV and click on Advertise to learn how you can be a part of history. And catch our live coverage of the 2024 PIHL Girls Division Championship game from the UPMC Lemieux Sports Complex in Cranberry Township on Monday, June 3rd at 7 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, right here on TenbandTV. Matt Popchock back with you for game 1 of 2 on this regular season-ending PIHL Hockey Night Live doubleheader presented by Weight Loss Direct on TenbandTV's PIHL channel. Alexis Claycomb called into action quickly as second period play begins, and Liz Fabian firing just wide. If nothing else, we knew this game would be a showcase of 2 of the girls' division's top scorers, Rachel McCray of Team Central and Carolina Jenko of Team West representing Steel City Selects, and both put on a clinic in that first period. McCray with a pair of unassisted goals consecutively, including one just under a minute into the game. Team West scoring 3 in a row. Valeri from Murphy, Maddie Relia on the power play from Valeri and Fabian, and Jenko from Lillian Relia. Maddie Relia plays it at center. Lazaro, central captain, playing from her own corner. Centering pass for Lillian Relia. From point blank, she shoots. Clayco makes the save. Puck is still loose, and it comes to a central stick. Shot from distance goes wide. Oh, they had Claycomb at their mercy, but they just couldn't finish. Maddie Relia down low. One-timer, good save there by Claycomb. At the other end it comes, still loose. Shot through a crowd is blocked. Dankmeyer settles it down and finally clears it back to center. What a shift there early in the second period by the Relia unit for Joe Cummings. And somehow this remains only a 1-goal game. 1:46 in the period 2. First period shots on goal, by the way, West with 14 per that late onslaught, and Team Central with 9. Later tonight, Northeast at Southeast at the Ice Castle. And our nightcap here on TenbandTV will be Northwest at Southwest as Judge makes another save. That second game here on TenbandTV getting started right around 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, so stay tuned for that. Again on goal, Judge ready with a glove, so we'll do it from the same spot. Backhand try wide of goal this time, off the stick of McCray. Maddie Relia trying to use the boards to her advantage, but it comes out to the edge of the circle. Valeri gets it back to center. Valeri doubling her regular season point total in that first period alone. The Montour product with quite a start to this game for the home team. Jenko trying to get around Jarrett, lost the puck. Wilson at her own blue line. Lillian Relia digging in for that puck in front of the Team West bench as Cummings and his staff look on. And Jenko has it. Jenko to the goal. Jenko makes her move. Poke check there. Marc-Andre Fleury style from Claycomb. Maddie Relia losing an edge at the blue line, but the puck comes out the other side to Medved at center. Lead pass to Lillian Relia. Relia just able to stay on side. Relia chased by McCray to the corner. Hornick toward goal, trying to get a bounce there in front. Hornick double team now as McCray applies pressure on the back check. Central wins that puck battle and gets it to center. Atchison settles it down. Murphy hit from behind by McCray as play continues. McCray's two-line pass accepted by the fellow Baldwin Highlander, Leah Eichhorn. Eichhorn, the Team Central rookie, representing South Pittsburgh Rebellion with that distinctive red helmet. Finds McCray at center point. McCray's shot off a skate. Atchison flags it down. Atchison out muscling her opponent to control this puck near corner, but turned it over to McCray. McCray disrupted by Murphy. Lazzaro's shot and a hard one, stopped by Judge. Medved gets it to her forehand and outside the zone. Central has to tag up now with 12:40 till the ice cut. Team West with a 3-2 lead. All 5 goals coming in that first period. Pete's left wing side, centering pass, one-timer put wide by Eichhorn. Pete's behind the net. Out in front, backdoor play denied by Judge. She read Waddell like a cheap novel there. And so she hangs on for a face-off in Team West territory. Waddell, as I said, got on the score sheet the last game for Team Central last Wednesday, and the way she's skating, you get a feeling she's not done yet in this game. From distance, that went wide. Barber unable to hit the target as West misplayed this puck. No harm done as it comes up for Shaylee Welsh. King over the attacking line now. King drop pass intended for Fabian. Fabian eventually gets there. Isabel King behind the net now, trying to play it on the backhand. King in an awkward position there as she tried to reconnect with Fabian. Fabian now privy to this puck battle in the near corner. Bounces up to Maddie Relia. Cross ice for Medved. Slap shot kicked out of there by Claycomb. Intercepted by Fabian. Fabian for King. Back to Fabian. Fabian with King trailing the play. Out in front it comes. A good read there by Hurst defensively to take away the pass. Fabian from her knees trying to keep that puck inside the zone and gets it up to Maddie Relia. Medved one more time. Turnaround shot. Save made. It's loose on the doorstep and cleared out of there immediately, by Lazzaro. And with exactly 11 minutes left in the second, Central will take that icing call. Lillian Relia on for this faceoff for Team West against Rachel McCray. McCray wins it. McCray turned it over to Relia. Jenko out in front. And Team Central a bit discombobulated defensively, but McCray and company recover and escort this puck back to center ice before getting it deep. Maddie Relia playing it. Relia overskated that puck behind her, and that turnover to McCray. McCray couldn't tee it up in time. She was trying to take the given away puck and shoot it in one fell swoop and just kind of biffed the play. That's a break for Team West as Wilson is unable to kick that puck to herself. Here's Jenko with it one more time. Jenko maneuvering right circle. Jenko shoots, blockered away by Claycomb. She just barely got a piece of that with 10 to go in the period. Lillian Relia down low for Maddie. Maddie couldn't take that pass. Medved cleans it up at her own blue line. Outlet for Jenko, too heavy. Jarrett off the glass, too far for McCray. Relia, Maddie that is, for Lillian Relia. Lillian Relia for Jenko. Jenko had a bounce off her shins and puts it wide of goal on the follow-up. Oh, that bounced right back to Jenko. And now a 2-on-1 the other way for McCray. McCray to goal, poked aside by Judge. Judge doing enough to disrupt McCray's forward momentum. I'm not sure B and Cully realized that Central rather had numbers. Bianculli was trying to get off for the line change. Central with his puck at the side of the net, and Judge will settle things down. Well, no matter how many goals are scored tonight, we at TenbandTV know the most important goal is self-care. Scan the Weight Loss Direct QR code on your screen throughout tonight's broadcast to save $50 off your own personal weight loss program. And thanks to Weight Loss Direct for sponsoring another season of PIHL Hockey Night Live on TenbandTV. Approaching the midpoint of this period and this first game of two to be played here at RMU Island Sports Center's Clearview Arena. Team West 3, Team Central 2 as the former plays its regular season finale. Team Central one more game after tonight before the PIHL Girls Playoffs. Central trying to avoid playing in that preliminary round game that we'll have for you on TenbandTV next Tuesday night right here at 7 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Team Northeast against an opponent to be determined. Team West offside. Now, coming into week 6, Northeast's opponent for that preliminary round game could have been conceivably East, Central, or Northwest. Again, later tonight on TenbandTV, Northwest at Southwest. Southwest, last year's regular season champion, and can still mathematically clinch the top spot for a second year in a row if they win out and get some help from current frontrunner Team South. More on that later. Eichhorn in the corner. Pete's dispossessed by Medved. Oh, good poke check there. At the side of the net, Eichhorn overskated that puck, but gets it right back. Eichhorn behind the cage. Judge out of position for a fleeting moment. Centering pass for Lazaro. Lazaro through a crowd. It's off a body and loose in front. I think that hit Lazaro's own teammate. That shot from Lazaro is blocked by Medved. Team West giving up the body on this shift. 7 to go to the ice cut. Central looking for an equalizer after seeing their early multi-goal lead evaporate. Lazaro giving chase. So is Olivia Murphy. Lazaro gives her a shoulder and takes control of this puck. Lazaro on one hand around Boldoff. Eichhorn put it off her own teammate. That's Pete's. Pete's right wing circle. Pete's out in front. It's loose, and it comes to Judge, and Judge will cover. Waddell had her stick tied up as she was fishing for it inside the blue paint. To the boards that'll come now for Jarrett. Right wing circle. Again, unable to get a clear shot on target. Isabel King at center, trying to go to Fabian. Fabian shielded from that puck by Ginn as West comes over the line offside. Valeri, the guilty party. To center it'll come to Atchison. Clean face-off win by West. Medved from the official's crease trying to play that puck for Shaylee Welsh. Atchison from her own blue line. Cut off by McCray, and here comes Hurst centering for McCray. McCray through a crowd for Hurst. Hurst forcing a kick save from Judge. Wilson left circle. Wilson around Medved. That went wide of the goal mouth off the stick of the Beaver Bobcat. Wilson now retreating defensively as Fabian speeds after this puck. Welsh gets there. Can't shoot it cleanly. McCray on the counterattack for Team Central. 5:20 to go, second period. Team West up by a goal. McCray penetrating. Pull down from behind, penalty coming up. And now Central will get their first power play of the evening with just over 5 to go to the ice cut. Now, Team West and Team Central both coming in at 20% of the power play, tied for third in the girls' circuit. Team West, the #1 penalty kill for their part at 91.7%. And that unit will be tested here, trying to protect a 1-goal lead late in the second period. Team Central scoring twice on special teams in their last game, a shutout victory over Team Northeast. Big face-off win by the Western squad to get it back to center as Lillian Relia, pressing shorthanded, gets this puck deep. Relia taking time off the penalty clock, ragging that puck out in front to Jenko, had it go right off her skate. And Team West, one of 3 teams without a shorthanded goal in girls division play this season. You got the feeling Jenko was eager for one on that play. Maddie Relia between the circles. Relia shoots, save made. And the rebound is cleared up but not out. Lillian Relia from the high slot. This is all penalty kill here for Team West. Stolen by Jenko. Maddie Relia gets in the way as well. Dankmeyer finally gets a stick on this puck for Central, which tries to get its power play in order. Midway through the minor penalty, Maddie Relia up to center for Jenko for Lillian Relia. More shorthanded pressure from Team West. Relia's shot. Kick saved by Claycomb. Tripping the official indication against Isabel King. The only other penalty in this game was also a tripping call against Peets late in the first period. Maddie Relia with 23 to go in the penalty kill, turning it over to Barber. Team Central just not able to get this power play organized at all, and that's 100% a credit to Team West. They have been relentless in their pressure on this penalty kill as that goes off the side of the net. And so that will just about do it. Central 0 for 1 on the power play. It remains a 1-goal game, and here's Murphy. Murphy to the goal. Save made by Claycomb, and mark that one down with 3:01 remaining in the second. Now the Shaler Titan getting a bit of an atta-girl from her defender there as Olivia Murphy was in all by her lonesome but couldn't put it through the 5-hole. Now, Claycomb's been very busy in the games we've seen her play this year and played very well in those games, but taken some tough results as Medved shoots from distance. Fabian kicks at it, still loose in front of Medved. McCray trying to help her out as it's kicked free to Wilson. Peets skating up the right wing side. Chased by King. Cut off by Atchison, but Pete still has this puck somehow. Atchison finally with a poke check in the corner. Dangerous outlet play there intended for Welsh, stolen by Wilson. Her turnaround shot bounces wide off a couple of sticks. McCray trapped behind the net by Atchison. Atchison with an arm draped around her as play continues. Team Central winning a puck battle here. Eichhorn pivoting in the corner. Atchison goes down, play at the side of the net, denied by Judge, hugging that far post. Final 2 minutes of second period play. To the point it comes, intended for Jarrett. And somebody got a stick in the passing lane. I think it was King, and King will chase this puck with Jarrett trying to get there first. And Jarrett does get there first. Again, outletting for McCray. McCray unable to take it. Fabian lost her stick reaching for that puck. Wilson dancing around Welsh. Good disruptive play there by King to stop the breakout. Now King herself is stopped at center ice by Danik again. Ginn from the high slot area is double teamed immediately by Murphy and Atchison. Medved trying to get positioning on Eichhorn. Bounces out in front to Murphy. And that puck just eluding the stick of Wilson, who has to retreat inside her own blue line with under a minute to go till the ice cut. Here on Neville Island. McRae makes a move. McRae to the goal. Had it roll off her stick. Judge not wasting any time poking that one aside. Maddie Relia making some nice moves behind the net. For Murphy. Hornick chasing this puck. Lazaro gets there. Maddie Relia from the left circle. Out in front. Boldoff unable to find it. Central clears it back to center. 20 to go in the period. Murphy from her own bench. Hornick in the corner. 10 seconds to go. West has to hurry here. Medved from above the circle. That went wide. 3 seconds to go. And so we will cut the ice here at the Clearview Arena inside the RMU Island Sports Center. After a most eventful first period, a strangely quiet second period under the circumstances. And the score remains after 2 periods of play. Team West 3, Team Central 2. I'm Matt Popchock, and you're watching it on PIHL Hockey Night Live on TenbandTV's PIHL channel, presented by Weight Loss Direct.
Jumbo ice caramel drizzle peppermint mochaccino. Extra caramel.
That's us.
I'd love to join you guys at the beach house for a few days, but between my job and the kids, it's just not that easy. Not to mention, how am I squeezing into a bikini after this winter?
Keeping off extra pounds while balancing a family and a career can be tough. And 500-calorie coffees won't get you there either. Weight Loss Direct provides a 24/7 support and one-on-one coaching to keep you on track and guarantee you success and health. Start your journey at weightlossdirect.com.
Discover the heart.
It's the other way for Murphy. Murphy with a step on Lazaro, the team captain. Murphy to the goal, shoots, blocker, save made. Off the chest of Alexis Claycomb it goes. And the victory over Northeast last Wednesday. McRae driving the cage. McRae makes her move. She shoots. She scores. The McRae from an angle. Save Judge. Bouncing puck. Rebounds and goes in. Rachel McRae has Pac-Man fever. And it's 2-0 Team Central. Valeri scoring! Antonia Valeri passing a camel through the eye of a needle. Fabian out in front for West, skating up to center. Fabian knocked down from behind, penalty coming up. And the game's first power play will belong to the hosts. Back up to Valeri. Valeri cross ice for Maddie Relia. Relia through a crowd. Score! Hell yeah! It's Relia! Relia. Lead pass now to Jenko. Jenko to the goal. Shot. Score! Pete's right wing circle. Pete's out in front. It's loose and it comes to Judge, and Judge will cover. Waddell had her stick tied up as she...
jumbo iced caramel drizzled peppermint mochaccino.
Extra caramel?
That's us. I'd love to join you guys at the beach house for a few days, but between my job and the kids, it's just not that easy. Not to mention, how am I squeezing into a bikini after this winter?
Keeping off extra pounds while balancing a family and a career can be tough. And 500-calorie coffees won't get you there either. Weight Loss Direct provides a 24/7 support and one-on-one coaching to keep you on track and guarantee you success and health. Start your journey at weightlossdirect.com.
Discover the heart of Pittsburgh at Mount Washington Shop and Save. At Mount Washington Shop and Save, we're more than just a grocery store. We're your neighborhood destination. From the freshest local produce to gourmet delights, we've got it all under one roof. Experience convenience, quality, and savings, all in the heart of Mount Washington. Mount Washington Shop and Save, where Pittsburgh shops with a view. Shop smart, shop local, shop Mount Washington Shop and Save.
Play It Again Sports in Greensburg is your locally owned and operated sporting goods store. We set ourselves apart by offering a wide variety of both new and used equipment at competitive prices. Located in the Greengate East Plaza, below Walmart, Play It Again Sports' knowledgeable staff will help you and your family prepare for every athletic season. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or trade, we are here as your one-stop shop. At Play It Again Sports in Greensburg, everybody plays.
Are you ready to take your game to the next level? Hey, I'm Tyler Kennedy, 2009 Pittsburgh Penguins Stanley Cup champion here, and trust me, I know what it's like to play to the max. That's why I recommend the patented Heads Up Sports Training System, improving reaction time and your spatial awareness with this dynamic training system all at your fingertips. Train smarter with endless applications for any position. It's that simple. HeadsUpSTS.com. Play with your head up.
For over 20 years, groups, families, and individuals have been saving money with the Avia Dental Plan.
For as little as $9.25 a month, members can save up to 50% or more on dental care.
Plus, everyone qualifies, and there is no waiting or limits on visits to the dentist.
Start saving today with the Avia Dental Plan.
Go to getlowcostdental.com or call 1-888-431-2273. Smile. You're with people who care.
2 jumbo iced caramel drizzled peppermint mochaccino.
Extra caramel?
That's us. I'd love to join you guys at the beach house for a few days, but between my job and the kids, it's just not that easy. Not to mention, how am I squeezing into a bikini after this winter?
Keeping off extra pounds while balancing a family and a career can be tough. And 500-calorie coffees won't get you there either. Weight Loss Direct provides a 24/7 support and one-on-one coaching to keep you on track and guarantee you success and health. Start your journey at weightlossdirect.com.
Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. And eyes and cheeks and mouth and nose. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes.
Affordable self-care from professional massage therapists and estheticians. It's what we do. Massage Envy, where better begins.
Hey there, hockey fans! You already know TenbandTV can stream live regional sports. But did you know you can also stream the best of the local music scene as well? Music from the 412 is live and streaming 24/7 on TenbandTV. Watch music videos, concerts, and original programming free from the comfort of your couch. Featuring the best of music and artists from Pittsburgh and Western PA. Tune in today.
Jumbo iced caramel drizzled peppermint mochaccino.
Extra caramel?
That's us. I'd love to join you guys at the beach house for a few days, but between my job and the kids, it's just not that easy. Not to mention, how am I squeezing into a bikini after this winter?
Keeping off extra pounds while balancing a family and a career can be tough. And 500-calorie coffees won't get you there either. Weight Loss Direct provides a 24/7 support and one-on-one coaching to keep you on track and guarantee you success and health. Start your journey at weightlossdirect.com.
Discover the heart of Pittsburgh at Mount Washington Shop and Save. At Mount Washington Shop and Save, we're more than just a grocery store. We're your neighborhood destination. From the freshest local produce to gourmet delights, we've got it all under one roof. Experience convenience, quality, and savings all in the heart of Mount Washington. Mount Washington Shop and Save, where Pittsburgh shops with a view. Shop smart, shop local, shop Mount Washington Shop and Save.
Play It Again Sports in Greensburg is your locally owned and operated sporting goods store. We set ourselves apart by offering a wide variety of both new and used equipment at competitive prices. Located in the Greengate East Plaza, below Walmart, Play It Again Sports' knowledgeable staff will help you and your family prepare for every athletic season. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or trade, we are here as your one-stop shop. At Play It Again Sports in Greensburg, everybody plays.
Are you ready to take your game to the next level? Hey, I'm Tyler Kennedy, 2009 Pittsburgh Penguins Stanley Cup champion here, and trust me, I know what it's like to play to the max. That's why I recommend the patented heads-up sports training system, improving reaction time and your spatial awareness with this dynamic training system all at your fingertips. Train smarter with endless applications for any position. It's that simple. HeadsUpSTS.com. Play with your head up.
For over 20 years, groups, families, and individuals have been saving money with the Avia Dental Plan.
For as little as $9.25 a month, members can save up to 50% or more on dental care.
Plus, everyone qualifies, and there is no waiting or limits on visits to the dentist.
Start saving today with the Avia Dental Plan.
Go to getlowcostdental.com or call 1-888-431-2273. Smile. You're with people who care.
Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. And eyes and cheeks and mouth and nose. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes.
Affordable self-care from professional massage therapists and estheticians. It's what we do. Massage Envy, where better begins.
2 jumbo ice.
TenbandTV is looking for a title sponsor for our exclusive coverage of the 2024 PIHL Girls Division Championship game. Girls and women's sports are growing at a historic rate nationwide. Recent studies show there's no better time to support girls hockey locally in exchange for cost-effective advertising for your business or organization with the analytics to back it up. Email Todd, T-O-D-D, at tenbandmedia.com or visit tenband.tv and click on Advertise to learn how you can be a part of history. And catch our live coverage of the 2024 PIHL Girls Division Championship game from the UPMC Lemieux Sports Complex in Cranberry Township on Monday, June 3rd at 7 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time right here on TenbandTV. Matt Popchock back with you for Game 1 of 2 tonight. Week 6, the final regular season week, the final push before the playoffs here on PIHL Hockey Night Live on TenbandTV's PIHL channel, presented by Weight Loss Direct. After a scoreless second period, it remains Team West 3, Team Central 2. Second period shots on goal, very similar to first period totals. Team West with 13, Team Central with 8. Game totals, West with 27 and Central with 17 entering the final frame. Now, Central, ironically, coming in one of the better defensive teams, in fact, tops in the league in fewest shots on goal allowed, 182 coming into Week 6. Team West, as a team, 270 shots on goal entering week 6, which ranked second of the 9 PIHL girls division teams. And it does feel like they've tilted the ice for significant stretches, especially in that second period, but still unable to really salt this game away. And both these teams have been strong third-period teams this season. 22 third-period goals combined. West has 13 of those 22, and that's the most of any of the girls' division teams. So a lot still up in the air here as we have one final period of regulation to go on the island. For Team West, perhaps the final regulation period of their regular season, as their 10-game schedule ends tonight, and the playoffs begin with quarterfinal action next week at a site and time to be determined. Now, West, we said it at the beginning of the broadcast, they've been a feast or famine club in the month of May. An 8-2 win over Southeast, last year's playoff champion. Lost a tough one to Southwest, a goalie duel, 1-0 here at the Olympic Arena right next door. Then we saw them beat Team North convincingly 5-2, and then drop that 4-2 decision last Wednesday to Team Southwest, last year's regular season champion, as West comes across the central blue line offside to begin the third. Lillian Relia, the alternate captain, on to take the face-off. Just 1 point in that game last Wednesday. Only 1 point tonight, but she set up Jenko on the breakaway goal that has her team ahead, so it's an important point. Eichhorn, right wing side. Eichhorn has space. Eichhorn to the goal. Judge the save. Covers any potential rebound. Eichhorn, ironically, it seems like she had trouble slowing that puck down on the freshly cut ice surface as they drop it to the left of Aaron Judge, the North Catholic transfer. Peets to the boards from McCrae. Barber down low for Eichhorn. Eichhorn forcing another save from close range by Judge. McCrae has the rebound. McCrae to the point for Lazaro. Lazaro through a crowd high and wide. Barber pinching. Unable to center that puck. And up the boards, it'll come now to Jenko. Jenko centering for Relia. Lillian Relia over the line. Relia drop pass to King. King one-timer. Toe save made. A big reactionary save there by Claycomb. And she's made some key stops to keep this thing within reach for Central. McCrae unable to do it all by herself. Barber has it at center. Barber eludes the glove of Fabian. McCrae unable to drag that puck back on side in the nick of time, as she and Peets, it appears, were not quite on the same wavelength. Charlie Wagner calling for an early line change here, with the faceoff coming just beyond the attacking line. Wagner, Murraysville native, played her college hockey at the ACHA Division I level for the women's program at McKendree University, a school in the town of Lebanon, Illinois. Also involved after that with the Cal U of PA women's program, and recently has served on the Moon JV coaching staff at nearby Moon Area High School. Hurst from an angle, put it off the side of the net. Out in front it comes. Fabian cleans up that little mess. Hornick in pursuit of this puck as it's icing against West. Six seniors officially being mentioned on Joe Cummings' Team West roster. 4 of them in the flesh tonight for Team West senior night. Olivia Murphy, team captain Poppy Atchison, Bailey Medved, and Lakin Schultenbrand. Also a senior, but not appearing tonight for Team West, goaltender Jenna Collins, who was the PIHL girls leader in goaltender victories with 9 in the inaugural girls division season back in 2022. And Hannah Kiss, the West Allegheny skater and one of Team West's more productive forwards for that matter. Kiss, the leading scorer among the senior group for Team West with 12 goals, 22 points lifetime in the PIHL girls division coming into week 6. And despite her absence, Team West with the upper hand in this game. Still a lot of time left, 14:50 to go as Fabian drags it through the right circle. King, the other side, centering past Relia. Relia shooting off the bar! Lillian Relia finding middle but not mesh early in period 3. Fabian, checked from behind by McCray. Dankmeyer has it. Dankmeyer try to play it off the skates of Relia right in front. Up it comes, too strong for King. Maddie Relia speeding across the blue line. Maddie Relia to the goal. Relia shooting, save made. Oh, unable to scoop up the loose puck was King. She would have had an exposed net to shoot at too. Sent around the boards, kept in by Lillian Relia. Up to Dankmeyer now for Central. Dankmeyer against Maddie Relia, pressured from behind, and Welsh has it at center for West. And Welsh turns it over immediately to Waddell. Waddell right wing circle, on goal, Judge cradles it and hangs on. Waddell stays on to take this face-off, which comes to the near boards. Stays just inside the zone for Wilson, knocked aside by Judge. Off-balance play, and Judge makes herself big and swallows that puck with 13:25 remaining. Judge, .228 goals against average, .931 save percentage. Entering week 6, excuse me. Looking for her league-leading 5th goaltender win of the regular season here tonight. With West ahead 3-2 over Team Central. Pete's unable to handle that lead pass. Near side, Welsh resetting to her defense, but gave it right away to Pete's. Pete's on her backhand, left circle. Pete's hounded by Atchison in the far corner. Centering pass broken up by Murphy, but not out. Deflected just wide. Waddell right there for the rebound. Eichhorn around the boards for Barber. Atchison intercepting. And it's forced back to center by Murphy. Waddell around the boards as Welsh went down vis-a-vis Eichhorn. Jenko was trying to play that to Welsh, but not aware, I guess, that Welsh wanted to come off for the change. Jenko has the go-ahead goal in this game. In the final minute of first period play, watches Barber come the other direction for Central. Nobody home to take that cross-ice pass, though, except Liz Fabian. Atchison from inside her own zone. Turned over to Ginn. Ginn's lead pass intended for McCray broken up. Atchison. Janey on the spot once again for Team West. Atchison, not a player who jumps off the page statistically, but plays a very responsible defensive game. Barber for Murphy. A correction, Hurst trying to deflect that puck in on goal and does, but Judge gets the better of the play. Joe Cummings wants to make a change before this face-off to Judge's left. And Wagner late in getting a player on here, as Waddell is now ready to take the face-off. That face-off controlled briefly by West. Wilson for Ginn. Hurst in the corner. Poke check by Maddie Relia. Waddell down low, off the skate of Fabian. And back to center, it'll come to Jarrett. Jarrett muscled by Fabian up top. Jarrett goes down as bodies fly far side. Play continues. Ginn kicks it free to herself. Ginn from up high. That might have caught a piece of the bar to the right of Judge as it glanced off the glass. Lillian Relia over the attacking line. Drop pass. Down low to Fabian. Fabian puts it wide. Maddie Relia pinching to cut this one off. Relia, left wing circle on her backhand. To the point for Lillian. Lillian, shot through a crowd, never made it on goal. Lillian one more time through a crowd. That went wide of Claycomb. Fabian. Outworked by Hurst. And the Blackhawk rookie gets it inside the West blue line as Central changes on the fly. Fabian, right circle. Off the crossbar. And somehow that puck stays in play. A couple of hit pipes here in this third period for Team West, trying to find that elusive extender. Isabel King from an angle. That caught a piece of the bar. Not sure if it was the outside or the inside, but in any event, West once again that close to extending their lead. King one more time. Stand-up save, and the rebound is denied by Claycomb. Wilson uses the boards to send it far side. Turned over to Fabian. Fabian unable to hang on. Medved turning around and playing that puck deep. Jarrett to her left for Bianculli. And up to center comes McCray. McCray, who has both Central goals in this contest. Above the left circle, McCray attracting attention from Hornick and Murphy, the South Fayette tandem on now for Team West. McCray has space. McCray to the goal. McCray shoots it just wide. Oh, that close to the HT and a big equalizer with 9 minutes remaining. Lazaro up high. That caught a piece of the post and sailed out of play. Opportunities and frustration abound on both sides. In the words of the late Doug McLeod, he of Penguins broadcast lore, some metallurgy saves in this final frame to keep it 3-2. Team West ahead of Team Central, approaching the midpoint of period 3. Peets, right wing circle. Peets had it roll off her stick. Eichhorn to the corner. Gave it away to Murphy. Murphy around Lazaro. 3-on-1 for West if they hurry. Hornick has it. Welsh cutting down the middle. Out in front it comes intended for Welsh, but Hornick ran out of room to play that puck, really. It's overskated by a West forechecker, and coming the other way is Peets. Peets, Atchison the only player back. Peets to the goal. Peets shoots, puts it wide. Oh, a golden chance for Peets. The Fox Chapel Fox to tie it up for Central. Judge makes another standing save and withstands the pressure. Pete's just 1 point in her last outing, that shutout win over Northeast. Very good puck mover. 6 assists on the season for the rookie. Tied for 4th in the league in that category coming into week 6. Team West clinging to that 1-goal lead as Lillian Relia has it. Centering pass for Maddie Relia. For King. King down low. Claycomb was there, and she covers the rebound. Oh, both goaltenders dialed in at the moment. And Claycomb, the Shaler sophomore, doing what she does. She hangs in there and trying to get a result for the first time in 5 tries here this evening. West wins the faceoff cleanly. Slap shot. That might have caught a piece of Claycomb before it hit off the glass. Maddie Relia has it. Unable to connect with Lillian. McCray near side. Skating back to center. McRae around Valeri. McRae in the corner. Valeri takes that puck. It went off a stick and off the official in between. Lead pass intended for Relia. Jarrett, the first one to get there defensively for Central. Maddie Relia at the half wall, cutting that puck off. Down low to Lillian, out in front. Backdoor play put wide. Another backdoor pass, this time intercepted by McRae. Final 7 minutes of regulation. Team West still on the forecheck. Cross ice pass for Maddie Relia. It comes to Jenko, loose in the crease and covered by Claycomb. No matter how many goals are scored the rest of the way in this one, we at TenbandTV know the most important goal is self-care. Scan the Weight Loss Direct QR code on your screen throughout tonight's doubleheader to save $50 off your own personal weight loss program. And thanks to Weight Loss Direct for sponsoring another season of PIHL Hockey Night Live on TenbandTV's PIHL channel. Cully chasing defensively. Relia, the Team West blue liner, getting there first. Olivia Murphy, right circle. Murphy. Trailing the play is Welsh. Valeri through a crowd, off a couple of sticks, and a high stick on the puck is called for, which keeps the face-off inside Team Central territory. Cummings going to keep this unit on here as they continue to tilt the ice late in this game, with Central still looking for a tying goal. Maddie Relia has to retreat as she plays this puck off her own bench for Murphy. Fabian 1 against 2. Fabian over the glove hand of Claycomb. Valeri slap shot, caught a piece of something and knocked wide off the stick of Claycomb. Maddie Relia trying to outmuscle Waddell. Relia goes down. Drop pass, shot on goal, save made by Judge, in close on Cully. That comes outside the line. Barber has to relinquish possession. Murphy up to Fabian. Fabian around Barber. Centering pass picked off by Dankmeyer. Dankmeyer had a power play goal in the last game for Central. To Eichhorn, down low. Dankmeyer camped out in front. Judge cuts it off, makes a save off her left pad. Fabian couldn't get around McRae. The Baldwin duo on here for Charlie Wagner as Eichhorn pulls it across the blue line. Eichhorn wraparound try off a skate. McRae unable to turn around and shoot it. West on the counter. Lead pass intended for Relia. Relia has it. Relia to the goal, and that pass for Jenko was too heavy. Oh, a left-handed shooter has no trouble, I think, accepting that pass. For a right-handed shooter, that's a tall order. Numbers the other way for Central. McRae for Pete's, broken up. Another big play by Atchison defensively. Final 4 1/4, still a 3-2 game in favor of Team West. Jenko to the corner. King yielding to Eichhorn. Eichhorn surveying the play. Turned over to Lillian Relia. Drop pass to King. King's shot, save made. Relia the rebound. Backhander off the mask of Claycomb, and she'll freeze it. "32 saves and counting for Alexis Claycomb in her second year here of PIHL girls hockey. Off the face-off, that went just wide off the booming shot from Medved. Lead pass to Ginn. Ginn, poke check by Atchison. The Avonworth Antelope, and it's covered by Claycomb's counterpart, Erin Judge. No slouch herself this evening with 26 saves. West controlling the faceoff on its own end. Atchison looking for an avenue. Welsh unable to get it outside the area again toward the net, and Judge not going to leave anything to chance. You see Charlie Wagner drawing something up on the central bench. You wonder at what point she's going to use her timeout, if she ever does. Still a one-goal game, 3:25 remaining. Couple of sticks tied up as Waddell fights for possession. Knocked aside by Judge to the corner. Welsh defensively, trying to use the boards, can't. Lazaro into the stomach of Judge, and she'll keep the play moving. Fabian gets it inside the central blue line. Lazaro retreating. The central captain from behind her own net. Off the boards, turned over to Maddie Relia. Near side, Valeri. Valeri slap shot. That just missed the near post. Valeri that close to a second. That bounces wide of Claycomb. Up the near side it comes for Ginn. Ginn gains the red line, sends it deep. Central making a late line change with 2.5 to go in regulation. Fabian takes the lead pass, but lost it. Fabian spins around Wilson as she reaches for this puck. Fabian comes out with it. Fabian defers to Valeri. Valeri behind the net for King. King trying to go back out in front immediately to Fabian, but that was broken up by Wilson. Bianculli is Popchock from behind. Good hustling play there by King. Maddie Relia trying to keep it inside the attacking zone, but Rachel McRae has it for Central. An immediate Popchock there from Lillian Relia. Relia sneaks around McRae. Relia out in front. Jenko unable to finish. Maddie Relia for Lillian. Lillian to Maddie. For Jenko. Jenko to Maddie Relia. Up top it comes to Lillian Relia. Near side Valeri. Valeri slap shot. That went wide of Claycomb's blocker and right to Bianculli, who clears the zone. 1:15 to go in regulation. Outlet pass intended for Jenko, and Jenko has it. Jenko has King going to the net. Jenko takes it herself. Jenko down low trying to go to King to apply the dagger, but King couldn't find the puck at her feet. Final minute of regulation. This is all Team West killing this clock. A brilliant forecheck late in the game by Joe Cummings' squad. Maddie Relia shooting. Save made, the rebound over-skated. Still some hope late for Central. Peets trying to set up Eichhorn. Eichhorn gains the red line and sends it deep. 40 seconds remaining. Lillian Relia with it. For King. King for Relia. Final 30. Murphy in pursuit of this puck offensively for West. King to the corner. 20 seconds left. They're not able to get Claycomb off here for the extra skater. Team West, a phenomenal job to shorten the game here in the late stages as Central is guilty of icing with just under 13 ticks to talk. Now, the head coach of Chartiers Valley's Penguins Cup Championship team, whose name is for some reason escaping me at the moment, had an expression, gritty, not pretty. That's what this third period has been, especially the late stages for Team West. Gritty, not pretty. Not scoring here late, but controlling the territorial play and using that forecheck to keep all the pressure on Team Central, as Team Central is unable to mount much of a comeback here in the late stages. And waiting in the wings, Team Northwest and Team Southwest, both of whom have played home games in this venue as the designated home team. Tonight, Southwest will be the home team for their penultimate regular season game. That'll be getting underway in about 20 minutes terrestrial time here on 10-Band TV. To the corner it comes. One last chance for Central, but it's got to hurry. Eichhorn with it. 5 seconds left. Eichhorn from the top of the circles. And it goes wide of Judge, and time's going to run out. Team West victorious for the third time this month. And the Mary Berry month of May is indeed a merry scene for Team West on their first ever senior night as Aaron Judge gets hockey hugs. A 29-save victory for the Arizona native and North Catholic High School sophomore. A frantic first period and a late rally by the home side was all that was needed in the end as Team West hangs on for the 3-2 victory over Team Central. West improving to 7-3. They will end their regular season that way, and we'll see them in next week's quarterfinal round of the PIHL Girls Playoffs. Team Central drops to 3-6 overall with one more game coming up at home this Thursday against first place Team South. Thank you, executive producer Todd Kazarowski. Thank you, camera operator Michael Iman. Northwest at Southwest is next. West takes this one over Central 3-2. I'm Matt Popchock. You're watching it on PIHL Hockey Night Live on 10bandTV's PIHL channel, presented by Weight Loss Direct. Game 2 of our doubleheader comes up next here on the island. The other way for Murphy. Murphy with a step on Lazaro, the team captain. Murphy to the goal, shoots, blocker, save made. Off the chest of Alexis Claycomb it goes, and the victory over Northeast last Wednesday. McCray driving the cage. McCray makes her move. She shoots. She scores. The McCray from an angle. Save Judge. Bouncing puck. Rebounds and goes in. Rachel McCray has Pac-Man fever, and it's 2-0 Team Central. Valeri scoring! Antonia Valeri passing a camel through the eye of a needle. Fabian out in front for West, skating up to center. Fabian knocked down from behind, penalty coming up. And the game's first power play will belong to the hosts. Back up to Valeri. Valeri cross ice for Maddie Relia. Relia through a crowd. Score! Hell yeah! It's Relia! Lead pass now to Jenko. Jenko to the goal, shot, score! Pete's right wing circle. Pete's out in front. It's loose and it comes to Judge, and Judge will cover. Waddell had her stick tied up. Eichhorn right wing side. Eichhorn has space. Eichhorn to the goal. Judge the save, covers any potential rebound. To the near boards. Stays just inside the zone for Wilson, knocked aside by Judge. Off balance play, and Judge makes herself big and swallows that puck. Play continues. Ginn kicks it free to herself. Ginn from up high, that might have caught a piece of the bar to the right of Judge for Team West, trying to find that elusive extender. Isabel King from an angle, that caught a piece of the bar. Side or the inside, but in any event, West once again that close to extending their lead. King one more time. Stand-up save, and the rebound is denied by Claycomb. Wilson attracting attention from Hornick and Murphy, the South Fayette tandem on now for Team West. McCray has space. McCray to the goal. McCray shoots it just wide. Oh, that close to the HT, and a big equalizer with 9 minutes remaining. Lazaro up high. That caught a piece of the post. Puck really It's overskated by a West forechecker, and coming the other way is Peets. Peets, Atchison the only player back. Peets to the goal. Peets shoots, puts it wide. Oh, West clinging to that 1-goal lead as Lillian Relia has it. Centering pass for Maddie Relia. For King. King down low. Claycomb was there, and she covers the rebound. To get there defensively for Central. Maddie Relia at the half wall, cutting that puck off. Down low to Lillian, out in front. Backdoor play, put wide. Had a power play goal in the last game for Central. To Eichhorn, down low. Dankmeyer camped out in front. Judge cuts it off, makes a save off her left pad. McRae unable to turn around and shoot it. West on the counter. Lead pass intended for Relia. Relia has it. Relia to the goal, and that pass for Jenko. To Lillian Relia. Drop pass to King. King shot, save made. Relia the rebound. Backhander off the mask of Claycomb, and she'll freeze it. Period. And a late rally by the home side was all that was needed in the end as Team West hangs on for the 3-2 victory over Team Central.